And hello, everyone. This is Shaheer Sheikh back with a new series of podcasts, which we are calling the LARVOL Oncology Podcast. And with me is a very familiar face, Kalpana, who's actually helping us on multiple angles at LARVOL. She's also the product owner of on one of the leading products, if I may, which is the LARVOL Clin. Thank you so much, Kalpana, for joining us today. And
My
this
pleasure.
episode Glad. So this episode actually is going to be about ESMO preparation that that can be enhanced using Laravel's tech, and we are already helping a lot of pharma companies in that domain. But before starting on that, Kalpana, would you like to give us a quick introduction for those people who don't know you? Actually, I'm assuming that majority of them already know you, of course.
Yes, sure, Shahir. So, hi everyone. If you're following Label Building in Public, you must be knowing me. So, I'm Kalpana. I'm working for Label, especially for the Clint product, and I own both the front end features, whatever you see on the screen now, and also like the ops part.
Thank you for that. Actually, I'm not sharing the screen yet because
Oh,
there's usually an infomercial before we begin actually dive into the topic. So, Laravel, of course, is a company that's providing curated oncology data sets, and we have a lot of people that are actually getting benefits out of the products itself. Um, the talk today actually that we would be emphasizing on and the focus that would be there, of course, as mentioned already, it's going to be ESMO preparation. And without any further delay, let me share the screen right away. That's coming out of Kalpana's calendar. And as you dive into that, Kalpana, we have some comments already.
oh,
Let's
great.
see who that is. Actually, that is the CEO of Laravel. That's Onco Bruno, and he
Hi,
says
Bruno.
that
We are missing you.
thank you for the comments, Bruno. He says he's traveling to ESMO. Yes, we already told the audience that. Thank you for pasting the comment. And of course, Bruno would be joined by Judith Paris, who's also one of the key people at Laravel, of course. Um,
Yes,
and you probably met Bruno recently because he was in India, right? He was traveling.
yes. Yesterday, this time I was with Bruno.
That's very cool. That's very cool. I don't want to distract you too much from the topic, but how was it? How was the gathering? I saw that you all had a lot of fun together.
Yes, to me, always meeting Bruno is fun part would be there, but at the same time, it always energizes and there would be something learning. So he manages both the fun part and also the official part. So during the drive, we talk a bit about the business, and also at the same time, we are managing the meeting fun and also informative. Both the
That's
sides are
very cool.
equally managed. So that's the great thing.
Very nice, Kalpana. I don't want
Yes,
to keep the audience waiting, who actually want to hear a lot about ESMO, but it's really nice. Sounds really fun. I'm glad you guys enjoyed.
sure,
So
great.
I'll share the screen, and you can jump onto that quickly.
That
So this
yes.
screen that we are looking at right now is from Laravel Clin, and this is of course the conferences tab. So you're sharing the analytics right away. Please go ahead.
Yes. Okay. So most of you have already visited conferences tab, and during the building in public also we have visited conferences. So what's new about ESMO? We'll discuss, and also I would like to give a little bit of introduction to the conferences tab. So under the conferences tab, we cover all the oncology conferences. Especially now, I am under the ESMO 2025 conference iteration specifically. So, as you all know, it is happening in Berlin, Germany. Judith and Bruno from our side will be visiting. So, if anyone is happening or going to that specific conference, feel free to reach out to the booth. So, we'll be happy to assist and we'll be happy to talk to you live also. Okay, having said that, under the conference, we have two tabs currently, that is the analytics tab and the abstracts. So before going into any specific conference or any specific data, we would like to give a gist of the data what we are covering. So here we have the top trials by expos, top influencers, top companies. The data looks very minimal here because the conference is 1 week away currently from now. So that's why you see a little bit of data. But we don't want to miss the pre-conference information. So you can see all the information which is covered till now. Okay. And now when we go to the abstracts tab, right now only the titles are released. LBA titles are also released partially, and the abstracts will be live by 17th. So most of you have already seen like multiple iterations of ESMO data is being released on very like on a daily basis. So if you're finding it difficult to track on a day-to-day basis the conference website, you can reach out to us. Once the data is released within 24 hours, less than 24 hours, the data would be live and clean. So that we can be very proud of. Okay, so here
We're
in
really
Flint,
fast on that. We are actually faster
correct.
than most of the people out there. So that's very cool. And of
Yes,
course, that's only done by the support of the team that we have. Yourself, Kapana, appreciate that. Um, there's a ton of features on Clean now, Larval Clean itself.
correct.
Um, I understand things could probably get, might not be as clear sometimes as you probably want. So anytime you feel that you're getting stuck anywhere, you need help because Clin can do a lot. And it would not be wrong if I say it can do almost everything regarding the data that's there. So we are always open to conversations. We love to talk about the product. We love feedback from the audience, of course, and we love to improve as well. So either one of you watching, there's plenty of people actually watching us, Kalpana. You can message us, you can leave a comment right here, you can message anybody from Larval, any of the tigers. We call it the Larval team individuals. We refer to them as tigers, of course, and there's some great tigers. So we love to talk. Kalpana,
Yeah,
uh, would you be getting into the detail of any of the data that you just mentioned,
yes,
or we don't
sure.
have? Okay,
No, no.
okay.
I'll just quickly wind up in two parts. One is like, as you all know, we have the conference planner. Please to reach out to us for that. But there would be one extra feature that is that we are launching for ESMO. We already have partially done or partially sent out to certain oncologists and certain pharma customers for our customers, but we are officially launching it for ESMO. It is something like we have something called recap. We call it as a recap that covers for ESMO whatever the top trials. For example, we are covering for 9 areas, out of which, of course, we cover both the modalities and also the cancer areas: lung, breast, GI, GU, hemonc. These are the 5 cancer areas. Apart from that, the key modalities what we consider: ADC, bispecifics, CAR-T, and also immuno-oncology. For these 4 modalities, we are preparing a recap. What does recap offer? It covers the top 10 trials that are discussed under ESMO, and also for those top trials, will be capturing the key reactions and the key data that is released during ESMO. Um, so you can see a consolidated file, very curated one in that PDF. So if someone is interested in it, please do reach out to us. We'll be happy to send that file.
Certainly. So you're basically telling it's a very precise view of information that's usually very helpful. And we
Yes,
would love to engage on that as well. We would love to show you that file at the recap page itself, and would love to talk and see if that can add value. By the way, one
yes,
more pointer, adding that in case I did not previously. Um, Clin, you can get access to that, the screen that you're looking at, the platform. You can get access to that for non-commercial purposes for absolutely
free.
zero cost. So if you are an oncologist, if you're associated with an organization and you feel that it can add value, let's talk about that too. So, is there any? We'll see if we have enough time on that. I know that you would like to talk about the conference planners part, but any chance we can maybe show a glimpse of the recap one pager? We'll see if we have time, Kapana. But yeah,
Mm,
what's with the
sure.
planners? How are they helping? I mean, I know how helpful they are, but would you like to tell the audience about them a little bit?
Yes. Okay. Basically, in the data pool, if someone is diving into your pool, it would be very difficult unless and until you have very structured format. So I would say like our planners are a structured format of a conference data pool. So you can straight away see like which abstract is presented at what location, at what time, and what are the straight away like what are the LBAs, what are the specific products that are being discussed in certain areas. So all that information will be in a structured format in the planner, right? Fortunately, we don't have much time to show the planner, but we would be happy to show you in the next call. We can do the ESMO prep call in the next session also. So feel free to tune in so that we can show the planner. And
That sounds,
before we,
yeah.
yeah, before we move to the different topic, and before I forget, I wanted to mention one more thing. That is something like we have the tie as in our conference mm, chatbot, our own chatbot. Of course, this is in beta stage, but still we have launched our chatbot. So
I I see
yeah,
the Tide the Tiger. I was actually about to ask you about that, and you just mentioned that. That's very nice.
sure.
So, what does the chatbot do right now? How is that supporting? So, any of the, what should we call, very simplistic inquiries, is that able to handle that?
Yes, it is able to handle whatever the information that is available now, but not the complex questions. Of course, we are making the enhancements and it should be available soon. So feel free to try it out. So for example, I can say like I can ask what is the most discussed abstract and ESMO. Okay. I just asked that as a question. So let's see what I answers. See, it is the destiny breast level. So right now, and you can see to the
Hmm.
left hand side, this is the only abstract that has exposed 17 abstracts. So that is the most
Hmm.
discussed one. And the
That's
other
very
ones
nice.
are having little less. Yes,
Okay, so you asked the question, what is the most discussed abstract at ESMO 2025? And Ty responded, the most discussed abstract at ESMO 2025, based on the social media reactions in the Destiny Breast 11 trial. And it
correct.
has provided some more detail into that. That's very nice. And you just told us that, so one thing for sure, we are known for how fast we respond and how fast we improve. So it's really exciting how it might be able
Yes,
to answer some of the more complex parts and ease the lives of the users a little more.
yes,
That's very nice. So we don't have much time left actually, and I appreciate the things that you've provided. I see that you were asking another question. You could not resist asking another question.
yes. I'm just trying this question. See, some people, like as an oncologist, I won't be remembering, or as a pharma person, I won't remember like where my abstracts are being presented. So if you ask Thai, it will give you the information. I just asked like where is it presented? So this abstract is being presented as a presidential symposium one on 18th, and the timing is this. Where is it located? Berlin Auditorium, and the presenter is in Herberg. So you have all
Very.
the information handy.
So this is basically answering all the questions from Larval Clin itself.
Yes, mostly, but we venture out outside also. It's not very precisely into claim, but yes, a little bit of information that is available online, that information will also be fetched.
Okay, that's very nice. Oh, by the way, does that mean that even the conference planners
Mm,
themselves could
mm.
be even the time that's being spent on them could be reduced using the Thai app, the chat section?
Yes, yes,
Very nice. Okay.
yeah,
So it's really exciting to see how we are basically improving the product and moving fast on these kind of epics. Of course, it's very, it takes a lot of precision and a lot of hard work from the team, of course. So we love it, and we want to see if you love it too. All the people that are watching in, thank you so much everybody for tuning in. By the way, I see there's plenty of people watching. Um, as I said, we love to talk, and we would love to present you different areas of this platform. If you are interested, I would be happy to assist you further. You can write me on LinkedIn or any other platform. You can write to the Larval page. You can write to Kalpana, of course. There's Bruno Larval, who's very active on social media.
Yeah.
Actually, all the tigers, they're everywhere on social media. So please get in touch with us, and we would love to help. Kalpana, anything
Sure.
else that you want to touch base on before we end? I know we did not have a lot of time, and this is a very detailed topic when we are talking about ESMO data and all the things that are involved. It might not be enough, but you have 30 more seconds, and then we need to end.
Yeah, I just want to mention like if they wanted anything to be explored in Flynn, they can drop us in the chat board. So next week we can take up that topic, especially related to ESMO. If they have any questions like what are the capabilities that we can explore in Flynn, feel free to drop in the comment. We can take that topic in detail in the next call, in the next week's call.
That's perfect. And we might have more people joining in. We might have Bruno Larval himself. Um, we
Yes,
will probably have Judith as well. We'll see. But we have a lot of things to talk about, and we'll see you next week. Thank you, everybody, for joining us. Thank you.
yes.
Thank you very much,
Thank
Kalpana.
you so much. Thank you. My pleasure. Thank you everyone for joining.